All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah, excited to be here.
And this time, we're going to be looking at decisive action.
Ooh, I like it.
So we're opening up this book called Seize the Moment, The Power of Decisive Action.
Okay.
And, I think a lot of people can relate to this in the sense that,
Right.
sometimes you feel like you're stuck in a rut or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been there.
And it seems like other people are just passing you by.
Yeah.
Like they're in the fast lane.
Yeah.
They're just, getting ahead.
Right.
And I'm sure this book is going to have a lot of good stuff for that.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
like you snooze, you lose.
Exactly.
But for everything,
Yeah.
not just sleep,
Mm-hmm.
for life, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So as we dive in here, I want you to think about a time that you hesitated or a time that you thought maybe I should have done something then and you didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Because this book is going to really challenge us to think about that.
Yeah. I love that you brought that up because I think what's fascinating about this book is it goes beyond just like those motivational one-liners. It's not
Right.
just about like, go get them or,
Right.
just do it kind of thing.
Yeah.
It actually gives you specific strategies for recognizing and seizing those like golden opportunities.
Right.
And the book really argues that timing, it's not just everything, it's the only thing.
Wow.
And it's a really good point. Like when you think about it, companies like Blockbuster,
Oh, yeah.
they hesitated to adapt to all the new technologies.
Yeah, they did not get on the streaming train.
They did not. And look what happened.
It left the station without them.
Exactly.
And I remember back in the day when streaming was just like this new
And
thing
it's so new.
that nobody even knew if it would work.
Yeah, I remember being so skeptical.
Now it's like how everybody watches stuff.
Yeah.
But, I think this book is not just about avoiding those failures.
Right.
It's also about actually like grabbing onto the things that are going to like change your game.
Totally.
So how do we know which doors to open, so to speak?
That is the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is.
Well, luckily, this book actually provides a framework for opportunity sensing.
Interesting.
And it really emphasizes the need to be aware of your surroundings.
Okay.
Always be scanning for shifts in trends in markets, even in your personal relationships.
Okay.
It's about looking beyond what's obvious.
Right.
And spotting the patterns that other people might miss.
You're like a trendsetter.
Yeah, kind of like developing a sixth sense, for potential.
So it's not just being reactive, it's being proactive.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to figure out where that wave is going to crest
Yeah.
before it even gets there.
Exactly. You're riding that wave.
But the book also says that just having a good eye isn't enough.
Right.
You got to act, right?
Yeah, you got to take action.
And they have this great metaphor.
Okay, I love metaphors.
When opportunity knocks open the door instantly.
Right.
But I know, and I'm sure you know too, like sometimes you overthink it.
Oh, yes, all the time.
You get analysis paralysis.
Yes.
And you end up doing nothing
It's the worst.
and you miss out.
Totally.
What does the book say about that?
Well, it actually dives deep into the psychology of hesitation.
Oh, wow.
And it argues that, often it's fear and self-doubt
Right.
or that desire for the perfect plan.
Yeah, you want it to be perfect.
And that really cripples our ability to act.
Oh, for sure.
One of the things I thought was really impactful was this minimum viable action approach.
Okay.
So instead of waiting for the perfect moment,
Right.
or crafting this elaborate plan,
Right.
it encourages you to break down your goals into smaller, more immediate actions.
So you're not trying to do everything at once.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just taking one step
To take that first step.
and then another step and another step.
Exactly. And you gain momentum,
Oh, I like that.
and you can adapt along the way.
So you're not like married to this giant plan that you made
Right. Sometimes good enough is better than perfect.
because perfect never happens.
Never.
And if you're waiting for perfect, you'll never get anything done.
You'll miss the boat completely.
You'll be like Blockbuster.
Exactly.
So I love this idea of like, just taking action.
Yeah.
But it also makes me wonder, because the book is about decisive action,
Right.
but how do we balance that with thinking things through?
Yeah, that's a really good point.
It's not just about like jumping off a cliff without a parachute.
Definitely not.
What does the book say about that?
Well, it definitely emphasizes the importance of informed decision making.
Okay.
So, gathering the relevant information,
Right.
weighing the potential risks and rewards,
Yeah.
and aligning your actions with your long-term goals and values.
Right. You got to know where you're going.
Exactly. But at the same time, it cautions against that analysis paralysis.
Right.
So it's about finding that sweet spot between thinking it through and actually taking action.
So you don't want to just jump, but you also don't want to be frozen.
Exactly.
So it sounds like it's really about calibrating your approach
Yeah,
based on the situation.
absolutely.
So sometimes you need to move fast.
Right.
Sometimes you need to be more careful.
Exactly.
What do you think is like the key to finding that balance?
Well, I think the book makes a really good point about internal awareness.
Okay.
Like, it's not just about the external factors, it's about knowing yourself,
Okay.
knowing your strengths, your weaknesses, your tendencies.
So you can make decisions that are good for you
Yeah, that align with your authentic self and your aspirations.
and trusting your gut,
Yeah,
but like an informed gut. right?
exactly. Yeah, an informed gut.
Like you've learned things, you've made mistakes,
You got some experience.
but you're still willing to take risks.
You got to take risks.
So it's not just about speed,
You're right.
it's also about commitment,
It is.
like actually sticking with something.
It is. Yeah, making a decision is one thing, but seeing it through is another.
It is.
And, it encourages you to cultivate resilience.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah,
Wow.
because you're going to face challenges when you try to do something worthwhile.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's inevitable.
Absolutely. So to wrap up, what we've learned today is that it's really important to seize the moment,
Yes.
actively look for opportunities,
Mm-hmm.
make informed decisions,
Yes.
and then act.
Take action.
Don't just sit there.
Get out there.
But it's not about, just doing crazy stuff.
Right.
It's about calculated risks.
Yeah.
It's about making good decisions
Informed decisions.
and committing to those decisions.
Absolutely.
So it's a great message
It is.
because it really challenges us to get out there and engage with the world.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so important is that internal compass,
Oh, yeah.
that guides you toward the opportunities that really resonate with your values and your purpose.
I love that. So as we wrap up this deep dive, I have a challenge for all of you.
Ooh, I love a good challenge.
What's one opportunity you're going to seize this week?
I love that.
Don't wait for the perfect moment. Go make it happen.
Go get them.
Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.
We'll see you on the next deep dive.
Bye.